Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this Genesis G70 and we're going to do the Taillight tint installation for this vehicle. So this is how the lens looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. The link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before starting with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the lenses. So we're going to need two solutions in order to prep the tail lights. The first solution is going to be distilled water with baby shampoo. And then for the second solution is going to be distilled water with isopropyl alcohol. So first we're going to use our soapy water and we're going to spray it onto the lens. And with the clean microfiber towel, make sure to remove any contaminants that the tail light may have. And also clean the surrounding area just in case the tint does touch the paint, it doesn't catch any contaminants on the adhesive side. Flip the towel to a clean side and now grab your second solution and spray it onto your microfiber towel. And what this does is help remove any wax or any coating that the lens may have, and also any remaining contaminants. And then once we're done cleaning the lenses, we can start with the installation. Okay, so once we finish prepping the lens, now we can start with the installation. With this one, we're going to start with the top piece first. And we're just applying slip solution to the lens and to the adhesive side of the film. And with this one, make sure to align it right on the edge here. So just make sure it's aligned on the edge. The tint does not cover the inside, it only aligns up to the edge here of the tail light. So once you have it on the edge, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Make sure you hold it in position, grab your squeegee, and start tagging it down to secure it. Once this section is secured and you remove all of the solution underneath the film, we're going to lift this side of the tint and apply slip solution once more. And that way we're able to move the film around and just do a light stretch in order to reach it to this edge here. So make sure this area is dry, and all we're doing is just placing our hand here and stretching it to this edge. So just go this way. Hold it in position, and as you're holding it, spray tack solution on top, grab your squeegee, and tack down the whole tint on this side. Make sure to remove all of the solution underneath the film, don't leave any bubbles, and then to remove any fingers, we're going to apply tack solution with heat to seal the top and the bottom section of the tint. So to seal the top and the bottom section, just apply tack solution. And we're going to use a heat gun. You can also use your hair dryer and use the low setting for this part and just apply heat evenly on the sections where you see that there's fingers. So it's going to be mainly on the curved area here. So apply heat, that way we're able to secure the tint. Okay, and all we're going to do now is just wrap our microfiber towel around our squeegee, and for the top section, squeegee towards the top, and then the bottom section, squeegee going towards the bottom. And once you're done with this piece, we can move on with the next piece here. So for the bottom piece, it's the same steps as how we did it with the top piece. First, just apply slip solution to the lens, and just to help the film start tagging down to this section of the tail light, you can start applying tack solution here. Align it to the edge. Make sure it's aligned top and bottom as well, and we should be good. And now apply tack solution on top, grab your squeegee, secure this area, remove all the solution, make sure it's secured. That way we're able to stretch the film and reach it to this end. Now that this is secured, same step, lift the film here, apply just a little bit of slip solution, place it back down, place your hand around the curved area and just stretch it until you reach to the edge right here. Make sure it's covering here, everything's aligned. Apply tack solution, start squeegeeing where you left off, so right here, and bring everything to this end right here. And then if you need to readjust on this side, you can. You just need to make sure everything's being covered. And once you finish installing both tints, before we post heat, just double check and see if you're leaving any solution underneath both of them. If you see that it's completely dry, no bubbles left over, then we can move on with the last step, which is post heating the tail light. So once you finish with the installation, the last step is to post-heat the entire film. So just apply tack solution to the tint, and you can use your heat gun or a hair dryer, and just make sure you use the low setting. If you do use the high setting, just make sure not to focus on one area for too long and make sure you're applying the heat evenly. So for the low setting, focus on the edge, apply heat evenly, and also focus where we located the fingers earlier on this section. And as you're applying heat, you can use your microfiber towel just to help apply a little bit of pressure to help secure the tint to the taillight. And do the same here. And then once we're done with this step, we're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the taillight tints for the Genesis G70. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.